I think I could get used to this view. This house, however, has a lot of cabinets. Like, I have 1 bathroom, 2 bathroom, 3 bathroom, 4 bathrooms, and then a master bathroom. Then I have a kitchen, I have like a wet bar, and then I have the laundry room, and it's a lot. Last night I realized that I actually haven't done a video about the basics of astrophotography, and I think like 10 people have asked me if I would do a video about that, and I keep saying, yeah, I'm gonna do one, and I just haven't yet. And since the basics of astrophotography is pretty much all that I even know, I thought I would share with you how I got this shot, and this shot. Now, the first thing you're gonna realize in my photos is that the focus is a little bit off, and that is something that is really difficult for me to get at night. I'm not sure of an actual good way of getting focus. Let's see if this works to cut down the noise. I'm not sure of the best way to get focus while doing astrophotography. I was using manual focus and just trying to adjust it a little bit. But getting focus is going to be the most difficult part to get really sharp images, and also figuring out whether you want the foreground or the stars actually in focus. But then of course you could raise your aperture up so that you have a deeper depth of field, which is going to make getting focus a little bit easier. This is another reason why having something like a GH5 or, you know, any pro camera that's weather sealed would be nice, because I can't do the rest of my video outside. Now, the main setting that you change when you're doing astrophotography is your shutter speed. And basically what your shutter speed is how long your shutter stays open. The shorter of a time it stays open, say 1/4000th of a second, the darker your image is going to be, because it's only getting light for that 1/4000th of a second. If you dial your shutter speed all the way up to 30 seconds, you're going to be letting a lot more light in, and that's how you do long exposure or astrophotography. For example, this shot is the same settings except changing my shutter speed. This shot is with your shutter open for 10 seconds, and this shot is your shutter open for 30 seconds. Now, there are 2 other things that you need to know about doing long exposure photography just to get started. I mean, this is, if you were clicking on for an in-depth video about photography, I'm just not the guy for that. You need to go to someone like Zdenka Darula, who does photography professionally. I do video, I'm not very proficient in photography, but just to get started, 2 other things that you want to know is you want to keep your ISO low. Anything more than like 400, 800 is going to introduce noise, which is gonna kind of defeat the purpose. You're gonna have those specks of noise on your photos instead of just having stars. And the other one is to shoot raw. Don't shoot JPEGs when you're doing astrophotography, because raw photos let you get so much more out of the photo than just shooting a JPEG. I know that's not a lot of information, but that's basically all you need to get started doing astrophotography. I mean, if you want to learn more in depth about astrophotography, I mean, look up any channel that teaches it. Pretty much any of the advice they give will be generally applicable to the M50, and I will try to figure out someone to maybe do a video with to talk about astrophotography really in depth. Or if I learn more about astrophotography, I might do a follow-up more in-depth video. In fact, I probably should do that. Talk about mixed lighting, eh? If you found this video helpful, please give me a like, subscribe to the channel for more content like this. I'll see you all in the next video.